Time now 6:15, and as Hayden mentioned, we are exactly 1 month away from the long-awaited total solar eclipse. And of course, THV 11 is your Eclipse Central.
For up to 4.5 minutes on April 8th, many Arkansans will see daylight briefly turning into night. Now, NASA HQ's flight director, Nicki Rayl, has been waiting for this day for years. She is actually joining us live this morning from NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center in Maryland to answer some of those burning questions. Thank you so much for joining us. We are so excited. A month from today is the day. So we know that the sun is going to disappear behind the moon. It's going to go dark, but what exactly is going to lead up to it, and what can us Arkansans expect when this moment finally arrives?
We're so excited for this event. The moon is going to fully block out the light from the sun. You're going to have prime total eclipse viewing in Little Rock, which is fantastic. So as the moon blocks the visible light from the sun, we're going to experience darkness for up to 4.5 minutes. This eclipse is going to go all the way from Texas up to Vermont, and with the visible light blocked out, we're going to see like 4.5 minutes of totality depending on where you are, and it's going to be a fantastic event to really experience the absence of light from the sun.
Well, Nicki, Arkansas is right smack in the middle of that path of totality. A solar eclipse is the only time we can really see the outer atmosphere of the sun with our own eyes. But what about scientists like you guys? What are you looking for during this eclipse?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And during an eclipse is the only time we can visualize the corona, or the outer atmosphere of the sun, those wispy outer layers that are going to wrap around that eclipse event. So we are looking at, coronal mass ejections and flares, things that are happening and that we usually can't visualize in the bright light of the sun. We're also looking at how the energy transfers from the sun into the Earth's upper atmosphere or ionosphere, driving solar weather and activities that we can't see in the bright light of the sun on a normal day.
Wow, like an X-ray almost.
Unbelievable. Well, we are the natural state down here in Arkansas, so when everything gets dark, we have a lot of wonderful wildlife that we do love, but the impact that's going to actually happen on our wildlife during this 4.5 minutes when it actually happens.
Yeah, so imagine for yourself, like when you experience this, you're right, you're in the perfect spot to experience this, what's going to feel like dusk or twilight. It's going to feel like dusk to animals. We've learned from past eclipses that this does mess up, animals' kind of sense of day and night. Most of our life and our animals' life cycles are governed by day and night life cycles. And so this 4.5 minutes is going to be a real opportunity for you to observe not only with your own, with yourself and your families, but what's going on with wildlife around you and how it changes in those 4.5 minutes.
I don't know what my dogs are going to do. I know they're not wildlife, but it's going to be a wild 4.5 minutes. Nicki, thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
This is Nicki Rayl here. This is unbelievable stuff. Again, this is NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center in Maryland. Thank you so much for joining us. And again, the countdown's on.
And congratulations. This is the moment you've waited for, Nicki, in your career. Go for it.
It's very exciting for us at NASA.
Yeah, heck yeah. Thank you so much. Oh, this is great.